What's going on, everybody? How you doing? In today's video, this is my Rush Counterparts overview review. If you're new here, please subscribe, check out my videos, all kinds of videos, reaction videos, bass videos, music videos, check it out. If you like the channel, you want to support the channel, you can hit super thanks underneath this video. You can hit me direct in the description. I got PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Amazon wishlist, mailing address, and I do donation request videos now. So if there's something you want me to listen to, watch, talk about, question, anything, hit me direct, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo in the notes section. Leave a description, leave a link, let me know what you want the video to be on, and I'll make the video. Awesome. Okay, so I have listened to Counterparts, and there are more things to like in Counterparts than in Roll the Bones and Presto. There's also things that I don't really care about. So, while Permanent Waves is in the past, what we're looking for now clearly is the nuggets, the diamonds in the rough, all that kind of thing, right? We're panning for gold at this point. Like on Roll the Bones with Ghost of a Chance, which the day that I'm filming this video right here is the day Ghost of a Chance came out. So just to give you some time frame idea. Anyways, not that it matters, it's whatever. But that was, to me, mining for gold, and we struck it with Ghost of a Chance. That's my opinion. With Counterparts, it was a lot of cool stuff, for sure. Geddy actually showed up to the recording studio with his bass. That was a positive. That was a huge positive. He actually showed up, and you can tell that Geddy Lee was playing the bass on the album, which did not happen on Roll the Bones, at all. Pretty much at all. Very little. But here, he was playing all over this album, which was great. Great to hear. It felt like, okay, that helped a lot. Also, the return of Peter Collins, bringing in a kind of beefier sound, was great. Still had keyboards, still had all that kind of thing. I still had times where I felt like I wanted to hear Alex more. Had some moments that felt 80s, especially towards the end of the album. I was kind of like, oh, this is almost feels like more like 80s stuff. I'm not saying they're 80s stuff, but 80s. So Animate kicks in, and it's just driving, and Geddy's just doing this, which I did a couple of clips. My kid was here, and he was yelling. My kid sings, right? He sings at least an hour a day. He'll he doesn't take naps anymore. He just doesn't want to do it. He'll just stay in his room and just sing the whole time. Just whatever, just vocalizing, using his voice, singing. It's pretty cool. But so he was in here, and I had it on and was playing along to it how I would play it, which is with a pick, because I'm not Geddy Lee, right? I'm not going to do that. I could do that to some extent, on some things, but not on Animate, the whole song where you're just the whole time. Yeah, that was a cool tune. Out front bass, the ending keys pulse, wanting more Alex, to still the keys happening, right? But I like that song. Stick It Out was another cool one. That's the one that I did hear the snippet from, and I referred to it as Alice in Chains, kind of back, the vocal part in the chorus or whatever. Reminded me a bit of Alice in Chains kind of vibes. There was some cool background harmony, vocal harmony stuff on this album. Cut to the Chase had a cool guitar part in the verse, and Geddy's vocal phrasing in the verses reminded me of something off of Power Windows. I wonder if anybody caught that, and if there's an answer. I didn't go back and listen to Power Windows to figure it out, but I figured somebody would say something. Someone who has lived with these albums longer than I have. So yeah, Nobody's Hero was nice. It was nice. There was nice parts in it. It was nice. I don't care about the when they start getting into all that stuff, I don't know, I just can't, I can't I'm not into like the lyrical aspect of what they're doing at this point. That's just not for me, you know. So, but musically, it was cool. It was nice. The orchestration, that whole like the chorus part was really nice. It was cool. Yeah. Between Sun and Moon, I like that one. That one was like the what I called ZZ Top, but I understand people, you know, like they were saying kind of more like Rolling Stones, which I get it, but I also hear ZZ Top. But I like that one, and that's the one with the with Pi de Bois, de Boy, whatever. Yeah, I like that one. That one had cool parts in it also. Alien Shore had Getty playing all over it. That was really great. I like that one also. That one was pretty interesting. Interesting, you know, just musically was cool. I liked it. Speed of Love I was less into. It had like the weird Getty part that I was kind of tripping over. I was like, this like feels interesting. Getty's doing this and Neil's doing this, and I don't know. I don't know. That I was kind of tripping out over. And then it had a cool vocal part, like a background vocal part. It was okay. Not like anything to write about. Basically, Double Agent I really liked. Actually, I like that one. I could get down with the spoken word, but I can't get down with the rap. That's not to say that I don't like rap or hip hop. It's just I didn't like that on Roll the Bones. But this I thought was really cool, and I think it's because the music was really cool. Like all the parts was really cool. So when they went to like spoken word, like yeah, it was like oh, but I liked it. I thought I was fine with it. Kind of almost like a Henry Rollins kind of vibe or something like that. I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was cool. I really liked that song, and that was one where they were saying, you know, more kind of off the cuff, almost selfish of them to make or something like that. That's not the wording that they used. I forgot what the wording that they used, but where I was saying they should have done more of that. Like just like make the stuff that you guys want to make, okay? Don't just like try and make a freaking pop song. Like okay, that's fine, but like also make the stuff that you want to make, because that's what made 2112 do that shit, okay? So anyways, yeah, Leave That Thing Alone I liked. Yeah, that was nice. Cool bass parts. It's got the melody. I like that one. I like that one. The past two instrumentals I've liked, which, you know, is interesting because most people like their first two instrumentals. Not these two. Or as much, I should say, at least. And then the last two songs, Cold Fire and Everyday Glory, for me are just mm-mm. Cold Fire is like sounds like an 80s dance love kind of thing. Yeah, just not into either of them. Yeah, after Leave That Thing Alone, I was done. I was like, no, these other ones are not working for me. I mean, that's the album. I would say Animate, Stick It Out, Between Sun and Moon, Double Agent, Alien Shore, Cut to the Chase also, and Leave That Thing Alone. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's easier for me to say the ones that I was not into. Mostly, I wasn't into the Speed of Love, Cold Fire, and Everyday Glory. The rest of them, I think, are either good or fine. That's kind of where I'm at with this album. Definitely a nice change in terms of production, feeling bigger, fatter, warmer, thicker, heavier, more aggressive kind of sounds. Like, you know, that's cool. Yeah, Stick It Out was definitely more grungy, moving in that kind of way. So that's cool. But then they turn around and did Nobody's Hero, which, you know, just automatically they start strumming that acoustic and they're bringing it to Farewell to Kings vibes, you know. Even though I did like the chorus in that song. I think the production plus the fact that Geddy Lee is playing the bass on this album kind of helped make the album. That was just so much better. It was so much better to listen to. Where Roll the Bones, just there was no bass playing on that album at all. And I know that I'm saying that as a bass player, but I'm not thinking about it in those terms. Like, I don't care about that kind of stuff. I mean, it helps and that's great, whatever, but I'm not like, you know, if you hit me with great songs, then I'll like it also, even if it's basic bass playing. I don't care. You know, it's fine. I mean, I really like Ghost of a Chance. That didn't have like incredible bass playing, but I loved it. So, you know, I'm not saying it in that way. I'm just saying that, like, for this album, it really helped that Geddy showed up. So that's that. All right, and what do we got next? We got Test for Echo. Test for Echo is next. And this came out in September 96. I have not heard a single song from this album, ever. So, and Peter Collins is back. Look at this. Oh, wow. I need to double check this. You know, I was thinking about it. Let me see who I'm on the Wikipedia page for the album, and I just noticed the name in the credits that I literally was thinking about during Counterparts. And I was like, you know, I wonder if they got that cat at some point, because that would really change. I love the albums that this guy, he didn't work on Counterparts, but he did work on Test for Echo. And that person is Andy Wallace. The albums, I love so many of the albums that Andy Wallace worked on. Like freaking, oh, he's from New Jersey. Wow. Like so many of the albums that he worked on. I'm just like, the guy is incredible. Everything, like so much. Look at this. Okay. Slayer, Rain and Blood. Slayer, South of Heaven. Slayer, Seasons in the Abyss. Sepultura, Arise. Nirvana, Nevermind. Sonic Youth. Helmet. Rage Against the Machine's first album. Sepultura, Chaos AD. Toadies. Bad Religion. Jeff Buckley, Grace. Faith No More, King for a Day, Fool for a Life. Blind Melon. Rancid. Sepultura, Roots. Rage Against the Machine, Evil Empire. Silverchair. Ben Folds. Misfits, American Psycho. Limp Bizkit, Soulfly. He did a Fish record. Tonic. Foo Fighters. Seven Dust, Home. I mean, the list keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going. I literally was thinking about him when I was listening to Counterparts. Like, I wonder if they ever worked together, because that would probably help their sound. Because Andy, just everything. Yeah, definitely one of my favorites. So that's cool. Has helped to make some of the most brutal, aggressive music released, and also some of the most beautiful. Yeah, like it. Yeah, so he mixed Test for Echo. So I bet you it sounds fantastic. I'm even more interested to hear this. They recorded somewhere different? Okay, I'll get to it when I get to it. But wow, that's crazy. I literally was thinking about Andy Wallace, because I know we're in the 90s, and, you know, I mean, while Andy did stuff in the 80s also, just like so many of the albums that he did in the 90s, I really liked. I grew up listening to. So, and I didn't know the connection until I started getting into production, which was like, frankly, after college. So, super cool. Wow. Test for Echo. All right. That's what we're doing up next. Before that, this came out in September 10th, 96. September 10, 96. There may have to be a surprise before that. Not fully a surprise, because I did tell you, but there may be some kind of potential surprise. Okay, before that. But yeah, very cool. Now I'm just like, all right, this is gonna be great. Definitely want to get into that. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you everybody who is keeping the train rolling. Everybody that likes and watches and has subscribed and comments on every damn video. Thank you guys. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to everybody that has hit me with PayPal, Cash App. I got Cash App. People use it. See, I'm like, you know, I don't have Cash App. I should probably do that, because, you know, if people use it, why not? I should have it, right? And people do. So thank you. Venmo. Thank you. Super thanks. Thank you guys. Thank you to people that send me things to my mailbox. Thank you, everybody. Just really awesome. Makes a huge difference for me. You know, you see, I'm trying to like do more on the channel in terms of like, before I was doing 2 videos a day. Now I'm like 3, 4, 5 even sometimes, like if you count shorts. You know, trying to ramp it up with the extra time that I have in terms of just less gigs, and it's been helping a lot. It's been helping. I'm definitely glad and lucky that I have this channel, and I started it before I needed it money-wise, you know? Because, I mean, you know, obviously, you know, I live in Florida, but I wasn't, if I would have known that there was going to be this massive hurricane that was going to take out half or nearly half of the venues that we play and stop many other places because they have to repair. And now these places are thinking about like halting music, you know, like there's so much up in the air that is not the same as when 2020 hit. It's not, it's different. It doesn't feel the same. It's not like everybody stopped. It's like it's just different. There's like places that literally went away, and then also places that are like, because it like also is economic, and inflation's crazy. The cost of things is insane. So, and also at lots of these places, they're, you know, it's service work, right? So like finding employees is an issue. So like these places that would have normally had us or had us previously all the time or on a schedule are now being like, hang on, we need to take care of other things before we can have music back or whatever. You know, things are getting too expensive, so we're not going to pay for music. So anyways, this is why having multiple streams of income is huge. So I'm very grateful and lucky that I started doing this before I needed it. And when I needed it, it was at a point where, you know, it's not like some insane point or something like that, but it was at least like not down here, but like maybe down here, you know, but I'm like really trying to get it like that, you know, I'm trying to push it, and, you know, it's been working so far. So I you know, even though it's a step, I gotta be grateful for that. So very cool. Thank you guys. Thank you guys to everybody that watches to the end of the videos and sees my dumb face. I'll catch you in the next video. This dumb face.